Well, Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. I decided to put on something more festive as I share with you what happened in our home today. That was great revelation for me as we close 2020 and think about 2021. As food was being made in the kitchen by my wife and her family, the refrigerator was left open. And my mother-in-law, I heard her say, "Hey, the door to the refrigerator is open. Is it open for a reason?" And when she asked that question, what immediately entered my mind was, yeah, there's a reason, but there's not a purpose. And some things click. And so I want to quickly share with you, there are a lot of things that we do for reasons. I mean, that refrigerator was open for a reason. That means somebody left it open and didn't close it back. However, there was no purpose to it being open. In other words, there was not some destiny, some plan, some thought that went into why the door was open, which leads me to tell you this. You might have a job for a reason. I mean, ultimately, you interviewed or maybe didn't. Maybe they called you. Maybe you applied. However that happens, you have a job for a reason, but do you have one for a purpose? I think about professional athletes. I have friends that are professional athletes. And sure, you may play football, you may play basketball for a reason, but do you have a purpose? When I think about at times the things that I do as a husband and as a father, do I do things for a reason? Sure, I have a reason. There's a cause. The question is there a purpose? Is there a divine plan behind it? Is there this thought put into it that makes it not just a cause, but a consequence? That means it has significance. That means there's meaning behind it. And so when I think about my words, I just go, oh, I spoke for a reason, but did I have a purpose? When I think about me going to the gym, oh, I go to the gym for a reason, but do I go to the gym for a purpose, a calling, a higher idea that is bigger than I am? And so I leave you with this on this Christmas Eve. We often say Jesus is the reason for the season. Sure, he's the reason, but is he your purpose? This is going to sound really silly because, yeah, well, it just is. But Mariah Carey's song, All I Want for Christmas, plays in every single shop that I walk into, if I walk into, and it has, ever since she made the song. The first time I've really thought, I wonder if God is saying that to us. All he really wants for Christmas is you. He wants your heart. He wants your time. He wants your focus. He wants you to live with not just him as the reason for the season, but him as the purpose. That your gift giving is only a result of his. That when you think about the way that you're going to celebrate the love that came to earth, he desires, I believe with all my heart, he desires that you celebrate him. And that you give gifts because he did. And the gift that you give is not just about the presents and the toys under the tree, but the gift that you give is about your heart. I was reading Proverbs this morning, chapter 4. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the very issues of life. Meaning, everything that happens in life, the course of your life comes down to your heart. Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what are the things that you're saying? Do you have a reason that they come out of your mouth, meaning that your lips are moving, your tongue is moving, and therefore, as there's vibration of your vocal cord, sound comes out? Or are you speaking this Christmas season to your family, with your family, whether over FaceTime, Zoom, or in person, with purpose? I hope that as you think about 2020, as you think about 2021, you're not just thinking about the reason that 2020 was so hard, that is COVID, death, murder of George Floyd, shooting of Jacob Blake, Rashard Brooks, when we think about all of the tragedies of 2020. Yeah, there's a reason that it really stunk, but the question I really have is, what's the purpose? And I don't believe God does anything without purpose. He does it because he desires that all men, according to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 14, would worship him and know who he is. I hope that encourages you on this Christmas Eve, where tensions can run high at times because we make Jesus the reason for the season and not the purpose. Hope he's your purpose. I want him to be mine. God bless you. I love you.